Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol IMGN. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. If you're not sure what I mean by 30-minute, I do offer an explanation video at that link. So if you go there, I'll explain in detail. Well, a very brutal move today, and I'm not going to say that the overall chart has been destroyed, but the landscape has definitely changed around here a little bit, and there's some dynamics that are going on that will definitely need to be monitored to ensure that nothing really spins that much more out of control. But before we get to any of that, let's just first make the first update. And this is just based on a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of support are broken and closed below, they tend to act as resistance. So I did this analysis several days ago, and I talked about this 525 mark being an area of support. And it did actually hold as support. I mean, the bulls gave it a good run. Right there, you can see the price did level off right at that area. But then eventually the price late morning broke below it, and then from there, that was pretty much the floodgates that caused the price continue to fold. So that is why this level would now be considered in the initial area of resistance next week. Just foundational rules, supports tend to act as resistance. So 525 initial level of resistance. If the price can push up through there, the next key level you'd want to keep an eye on would be that purple line right there, the 50-period moving average. And that is currently valued at 545, 546, right around that area. However, as of right now, first key hurdle that needs to be cleared is at 525, and then you can start to focus more so on the purple line right there, the 50-period moving average. Now, what about levels of support? Well, like I said, the overall trend is still up, so you can't deny that. But this was a deep pullback, so you want to make sure that this doesn't really get too much more to the downside, and that is where the next key level of support comes into play. And that level sits down here at the bottom portion of that previous consolidation, right around 485. Again, going back to the history of the chart, you can see 485 did a great job of holding as support right there. And I'm not saying this will happen, but if the price were to go down there and then break even below that level, now all of a sudden you're starting to put the price at levels that have not been seen for literally, multiple weeks. And, price going down to multiple week lows, not exactly a good sign for the overall trend. But I don't want to get too far ahead of myself because that hasn't happened. So yeah, it was a big pullback today, but as you see here, looking at more than just one day, and we're looking at multiple days here, the trend does still have the opportunity to continue to build itself upwards. So let's see what happens with it next week. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.